1 lap away from the restart at Richmond. Our AT&T Crew Chief Challenge asked you to vote earlier. Which driver chasing to a new team next year has the best chance of competing for the 2009 championship? Survey says...
Martin.
No.
Oh, man. Well,
Tony Stewart.
Tony Stewart's not a bad pick. Absolutely.
Find out how he makes out with his new Stewart Haas Racing. Rusty on Countdown just before the green flag. You said 2 things to watch for. Tricky turn 1 and don't get a lap down.
Yeah, we heard Rusty talking about that. You cannot get a lap down and try to make it up. And that's where Carl Edwards is mired way back at 36 in the field.
Well, I tell you what, guys, take a look at turn 1. I mean, look at Carl. He just gets loose. Biffle loose sideways. Looks like the rear brakes might have locked up. You got to watch turn 1. That baby will chew you up every time.
So Biffle back in 31st for the restart, Doc.
Earnhardt Jr. will lead him down. There are 32 cars on the lead lap. You saw Carl Edwards. He is one of those cars a lap down, currently being shown in 36th position.
We saw a lot of hard racing on the last restart. A lot of our chase guys 3 wide and in positions I'm sure they'd just as soon not be in, trying to get close to the front and get by these lap cars. It's always interesting on these restarts.
I see Carl Edwards racing real hard under Clint Boyer. That's the last thing Clint needs is a car make a mistake right here.
Boyer being shown in 5th spot. And behind him is Stewart, and right behind them was David Reagan. So behind Tony Stewart is David Reagan, and he needs to get to the 07 like Stewart's trying to do.
Yeah, the problem is the 99 car, Carl Edwards, he has nothing to lose right here, and Clint's got everything to lose.
And I'm sure Carl's aware of that. He's not going to do anything, even though he'd like to get that lap back or get in position to make that happen.
Whoa,
we see David Reagan.
Oh, no.
Matt Kenseth. Wow.
And he gets contacted by the 17 car of Kenseth.
That was us there, guys. Got loose in. Kenseth slid into the left front. Didn't hit anything else.
Caution again now for the 5th time, and the guy we're talking about trying to get in the chase, David Reagan.
You're going down or something. I'll bring it to you.
Is the one that brought it out.
Not only him, but Matt Kenseth is not locked into this thing by any stretch of the imagination. He's got a lot of damage, too.
Yeah, David Reagan's got a lot of damage. Well, you see the damage here on the 17 car. You can get away with some damage if you can clear all the tires.
Kenseth needed to finish 26th or better to get in the chase.
We still have 43 cars out here, even though A.J. Allmendinger's back on the track is way down. We see David Reagan just get loose. Matt Kenseth was running that high line. Got into him. A lot of damage for both of those Rouse cars.
Yeah, a couple of team cars, and boy, Kenseth trying to get it woe down, just slid broadside into it.
You know, as much as we talked about Casey Kane not having a good day, he has remained on the lead lap, and with this type of thing right here happen, it could bring him back into the mix of this. That's 3 Rouse cars in turn 1 that have had problems.
Good job.
Yeah, we just had Biffle on the previous yellow. Here comes the 6 down, the damage of the 17 trying to limp down pit road.
There was oil or something getting into 1. We both hit it and spun out at the same time.
Yeah, Kenseth said there was oil down there. I think Biffle might agree.
You know, as bad as that all looked for Reagan, it looks like Kenseth is actually in the worst spot as far as damage goes.
I'd have to agree with you, DJ. Here's the 6 car of Reagan right now in the pits. And he had mentioned, too, he thought maybe he had a tire go down or something. And I think Matt's comments back up the fact that there was something, maybe oil or something in turn 1. Because Reagan said it just got out from under him. Felt like a tire down, but it may have been oil.
David Reagan limping back onto the racetrack. Good AAA sponsorship there. He's always got a record nearby if he needs it. He doesn't want it today, though, after the damage there in turn 1 again. 3rd Roush car to have trouble in the same spot in turn 1. David Reagan getting sideways. Lap 122. And his teammate Matt Kenseth pops him in the side. They have both been on and off pit road green when we come back.